This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe time playing this game. And I kinda suck at voiceovers, so sorry about that. Alright, time to get to it. Okay, so today we're gonna finish, hopefully the good way, or get the wholesome ending. Basically, we're gonna play the second act of Doki Doki Literature Club. This is where all the cool, crazy stuff happens. This is by far my favorite part of the game, just because it's weird. But anyway, let's get to it. So where we last left off, we were having a great time with Yuri, and just before things got a little too close, Sayori came and saw. And then when we went to the festival the next day, after basically denying her confession, she killed herself by hanging. And Monika did some weird things. And now we're left with this home screen, where Sayori is no longer Sayori anymore. She is little bits and pieces of all the other girls. And the load game menu is now this. But anyway, let's go new game. And let's go just Monika, shall we? One little side note. Basically, I've seen everyone sort of focus on Yuri, and I don't know if it's because that's the way that the second act goes, but I'm going to try to focus on Natsuki and see if I can do anything different, but we'll see. So I'm going to be trying to write those perfect Natsuki poems. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to work to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she'd oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together because I'm a freaking loser. Meanwhile, I've always walked alone. I've walked to school alone, by myself. I probably smell bad. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, maybe even just make a friend. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. Barely have any enough motivation to leave the house. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Just games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway, just a whole bunch of overweight, nerdy, greasy, fat dudes. School day is as ordinary as ever. Me basically failing all my classes because I spend all my time watching anime, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Jason! Monika? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked. But we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little weird. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet? You're in the debate club, right? Nah, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, and poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? Huh. Hey Jason, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? I guess I have no reason to refuse. I'm basically just gonna sit here for the rest of the day anyway. Might as well get up and go. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? She's so pretty, I guess. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Jason. You know that? It's nothing, really. You're being way too friendly. Shall we go then? I'll look for materials another time. You're more important. If you say so, Monika. Thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. I haven't made it that far yet, and I don't do any activities, so... Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere? Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Jason. Well, words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with... the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. And yes, it's time to go for what I'm hoping is the wholesome ending. Hanging with Monika. Yeah. But basically, like, this should be the final playthrough, and it's the good part. Yay! Anyway, this is Natsuki. Energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Jason in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? She does your work with Monika, or else she will delete it. Yeah. Yep. She deletes everything. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, That would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Jason? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks over to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika because I have no choice. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. It's about to get exciting, isn't it? Don't worry about it. That's fine, as long as you try. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. My dick. Monika must have really worked hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting the teapot down in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Seriously, can you shut up right now? Please. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Jason, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Actually, if you press what was supposed to be the new game button, but it doesn't get rid of what you did. So when you see Yuri character, you say, "Hey Yuri, I remember you." You're trying to give me It would actually be interesting, like, if the character files themselves actually had some sort of memory, so you could like save the characters and like sort of take them out of that file and then put them into the file of a new game, and then they would instantly sort of become aware that they're not where they were before. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Instead, she just looks like a little prairie dog, just peeking her head up over the table because she's so short. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger and makes a little noise. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I'm fine. I'm good. I have finished work for the day, and I have tomorrow off, so that's why I'm doing this, in order to start my nice, relaxing, one-day weekend. How about you? But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. It was terrible. I desperately grasp at something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Nah, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror? Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. It's as if she's self-aware of the fact that she's in a pseudo-horror type game, and she wants to make me know. She wants to tell me, but she's just gonna leave me hanging. Never mind. That's right, you'd usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. That's great. Happy I can make my terrible jokes. Why you car? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. I read in a different voice. Sharing that level of writing takes more time, takes more than just confidence and time. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart, like through your ribcage after I stab it open. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. It's from my last playthrough of this game. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Forgotten, I guess? Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president. After all, I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. I want to nurture Jason. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Jason? Hold on, there's still one problem. What is that? Now that we reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. You put your name as random things. Yeah. I can imagine potato would be good. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I have made them sad. But I'm sorry. I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Jason. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? By the way, I'm focusing on Natsuki today. If by trap you mean Natsuki, I'm sorry. I want to see something. I want to see if I can make something different happen. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Oh. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed, so if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls light up like matches. Spontaneous combustion is real. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Really? Do you really mean that, Jason? Yeah. It could be fun, right? Promise? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Jason, I am so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. Okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. I feel like it's gonna end up ending it in the same way that I got in my first playthrough, but I'm gonna try my damnedest to get something interesting. Monika looks over at me once more. Jason, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. God, you stare at me too much. Can I really impress a class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. Can I walk you home? Can I take you to your house? Can I help change you, get you ready for bed, help you write your poem? Can I touch you? Can I just sit and stare at you, please? I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Good fortune. Nothing bad will happen. I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, let's write the first poem. Oh, good. I've unlocked a special poem. Do I want to read it? Sure do. I can't convince myself to go to therapy. Actually, I should probably read this in the voice that I believe that it actually is. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Yeah, that's definitely Yuri. Okay, let's do this. Bubbles! Marshmallow! Fluffy! Games! Laugh! Puppy! Parfait! Milk! Sparkle! Giggle! Kiss! Kitty! Poof! Socks. Ribbon. Heart. Mouse. Rainbow. Skirt. Playground. Sweet. A perfect Natsuki poem. Monika somehow left a music sheet to the song she's going to sing to you, and you walk up to it and rip it when she walks. Ask you, why did you destroy my song? You say that it was for Sayori. So it's like, I can imagine that somewhere inside the file is like her song. You can just like delete it. Hi again, Jason. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Yeah, the music doesn't sound right already. Oh, yes. The tilting room. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone's already hanging out. Oh, hi, Yuri. Nice face. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jason. I hope this isn't too overwhelming a commitment for you. Now, I wonder, if you let this go, how far would the room tilt? Would it tilt completely upside down? Oh. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Ah! Well, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan on just coming here to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Thanks, Monika. Get your hair out of the way. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. She ends up just saying mom. Now she's really embarrassed. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I would run if there was any place else to go. I'm sorry, Jason. We'll make sure to put your comfort first. Okay. Do you feel like you're turning? Are you spinning? Are you getting dizzy? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club at home, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So, it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Oh wait, I didn't mean it like that. Yuri, you look a little bit tilted. You drunk, or is that me? You don't really want to. Then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. I want to be part of you. So, even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm okay with that. I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help get you started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. It's called How to Stab Yourself and Your Friends in 5 different ways. Okay, I want to see the room tilt more. I think it stopped. Because I'm looking at the edges of the room for like any telltale signs, and I'm not seeing any movement. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Because it's like tilting and zooming in. Nope, there's the music. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yeah, the one way is stab. Insert knife, pull knife out. Hey, you got it. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, there we go. That's better. Wow, we got really close there. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I'll leave her there. Now, I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Let's go check out what she's doing. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in the case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monika! Dude, this is like one of the very first signs that I got when I played through it. That I just like, this is gonna be fun. Fucking Monika! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? Well, I heard you bring it up at some point, like yesterday, when you talked and you said manga. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. You're such a fucking nerd. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches that out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Are Fae girls? I'm doing things only trash do. Oh god. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. I'll tell you one thing, Jason. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book! In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I have thousands of paper cuts. I'm scared. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Monika's dirty stuff. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat though, because I can't complain. Chairs wouldn't work. Can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! It'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I didn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but there's nothing really happened. Nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Where's the Yuri Wood? I'm sure she'll show up later. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Look at her. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Do you know what I mean? Huh? You don't. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. I don't have any friends. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Quick recovery from Hatsuki here. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, less friends who are also into it. Oh, now I know what you mean. I'd read that. Already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time, like you. Natsuki, a loser. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I'm okay with that. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in this club room. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off at the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Dots. Dots. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. He glanced over at her. She's basically fucking sleeping. God, what kind of date is this? It looks like she's starting to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Not so fast! Yay! Oh, geez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give me... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Jason. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Oh, how you doing, Natsuki? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. And it's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Oh no. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving my opinion. Well, then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Like porn. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel more comfortable and share your poem. Reset. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poem. Yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like, you fuck. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying that you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race, and owls can sing. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I won't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of writing poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes! Exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like my fest. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I guess I understand. On a side note, I understand that completely. I get so fucking sick and tired of people doing like all these things like at my job that it's like, how did you advance and get promoted so quickly when I get stuck in the same position for 4 years? Anyway, that's enough of that. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but I then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Wait, so I know that you've been calling it Natsuki a trap, but is there actually either confirmed proof that Natsuki is a trap, or is that like one of those fan theories because Natsuki always wants to beat the crap out of everything? I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. People think she's a trap? I don't know. I don't really see it. I feel like they would be more obvious with it than that. And besides, that's not what this game is about. Like, it's... I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem to fit. Not with me, anyway. You're the first person I've actually ever heard say that, though. Out of all the things that I've ever, like, come across. Anyway, let's go talk to Monika. Hi, Jason. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new here and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Always. Always listening. Even when you're sleeping, I'm listening. So close. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. God, Monika's creepy. I'm much better just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Monika, will you stop looking at me? Please, just blink. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to? Nah, don't worry, Jason. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. Just to be like, oops, surprise! Yeah, but it never gets that far for anything. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. No, she just wants your soul. I like it, Jason. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ah. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. Eagles can fly. Have you read that one? So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition isn't interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Oh god. Like her Monika's explanation of Natsuki's like problem is pretty fantastic. Burning because Monika touched it, yeah. No, just delete it. It's fine. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side while being a complete and utter bitch. A bitch. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the Wall. Part 2. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems that on a flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lung. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? It's very violent. I feel scared. Can I go now? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback on this. Maybe we should ask the police. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Shall I perform it out loud for you? Will you listen? No, it's not. It's about her looking through the computer at us. That's the whole thing. That's the whole gag there. She sees us. She sees us. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. No, like I'm actually being serious. Like if you read the poem, it basically is going into detail about how she sees a hole in her program and realizes that it's actually like a hole that she can see like into the real world, and she's scared by it, doesn't know how to necessarily understand it, and then like she's realizing that she wants to be part of that world and wants to be with me, and she's not brandishing her pen as a weapon. She's brandishing it to help make changes to actually reach out to me. So, and that's like, brandishing her pen as in like ready to write the poems. But no, I'm being absolutely serious with you. Like, out of all of that, that's what I get. I can't confirm that, but I'm pretty darn sure that that's exactly what it's all about. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of blood. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Some sort of Disney character. Yuri! Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. Make the words slowly in your mouth and form your tongue around it. It's okay. Words are easy. I can work on what? MMO games. Yeah, no, I can believe that. No, I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. Processing. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. She's already pretty cute. She's so adorable. I love Yuri. That long purple hair, those purple eyes. Quite des. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Someone cuter. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter. They form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Yes! Of course! That's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. I don't get how it's hard to say your poem is shit. Get over it. Poem sucks. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Nah, she just wants to make me feel like a retard. She's like really rubbing it in, though. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. That Suki can be a little bit biased, though. That bitch. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. That's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. It's magnificent. So much better than yours. God, I couldn't wait to throw yours away and pull out my poem just so that I could be surrounded by actually good works of art. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last to yet be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing out the air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Do you know letters? Do you know reading? Do you know... Have you read a book? Can you spell your own name? Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Such a simple wordplay. This is not a fancy man. Also, I like the poem. Even if it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it.
I'll
Be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost Yuri?
You dipshit. You completely missed the point of the poem. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Jason.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
Like the ghost that I'll be after I stab myself.
Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Yeah, sure did.
And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. I say that, but yeah, I know. You're a complete moron. You'll never get anything better than this.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It's not about ghosts, it's about Yuri. She's writing about herself and how she only feels comfortable in a specific place. She is sad by the progress of change. She wants to live in the past.
I'm counting on you.
Phew! My god, that took forever. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a lot more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Oh, music, hello. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into, though. God, it's such a dumbass. Thought I could get chicks. Instead I had to write poems. Across the room, Monica's writing something in her notebook.
Day 1, 3:33. Jason breathed 10 times this minute. I'm going to stare at him some more.
My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly.
I found another idiot.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing? Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Imagine if the main character says, you know what, I'm out. Go home, play VR chat. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
Oh, I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for a suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it. Jason did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Jason liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Yeah, exactly.
Eh? That's not what You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Jason appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh! And now how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jason started showing up.
Natsuki, my boobs.
Natsuki, that's a little personal. This doesn't involve you.
Taking on your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch.
Edgy? So sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? You're just saying that to prove my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa, be careful, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Jason hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed that I was standing here. My mouth is just like on the floor.
Jason. She's just trying to make me look bad.
Don't talk about her big, round, beautiful boobs. Say, Yuri, I love your boobs just the way they are. They're fine. If you want to make them bigger, that's okay too. That's not true. She started it. How'd I get dragged into this? It's not like but if I agree with somebody, it'll certainly make a difference. Natsuki! Yay! All the Natsuki! More Natsuki! Oh. Hello. Natsuki? Natsuki. Natsuki. Hey, Jason! Why don't we step outside for a little bit? I'm still clicking Natsuki, you dumbass. Natsuki, okay? Fine, take away my choice. Jeez. Sorry about that. I really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. A handful's okay. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more absurdive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others, unless I delete them or make them kill themselves. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Staring. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead, like somebody suffering from PTSD. Oh god. Oh, I didn't even notice that showed up. 1 second.
So this just showed up in the file. I have this open just specifically so I can see this sort of thing. But it's called Can You Hear Me? And it says, there's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them of all comfort, motivation, and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Oh god, I freaking love that. I think Monika should just talk like a robot. I can't do it like a good robot voice. That's why I just give her the monotonous. Anyway, moving on. Yuri's seen some shit. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
She probably tried to stab her. She took out her cutting knife.
It's also a different face, too. That's slightly unhinged Yuri.
Jason, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika.
You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. I didn't get much chance to discuss my book with Jason. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate your understanding.
Poem! Yay! Sugar, jump! Vanilla, parfait! Silly, cute. Pop, Papa, kawaii, candy, kiss, joy, no, shit, marshmallow, bubbles, strawberry, milk, giggle, lollipop, sparkle, and anime! Wow! Oops. Did I go? Yep. There we go. All better. No, I'm literally picking those. I'm trying to do something here. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Yuri, kind of like having a hard time loading in, greets me. One of her boobs are on the wrong side of herself.
Welcome back, Jason.
Hi, Yuri's right tit. I'm not sure if it's just me or if it's Yuri's expression. What expression? But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Oh, there you are, Yuri. Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading a manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arms and pulls me to the corner of the room. Yeah, no, I know. I just... I'm making goofs.
About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before.
And actually, to be quite honest with you, I don't remember seeing that when I first played it. I think I skipped through it too quickly.
That something just came over me, I guess. Sometimes I'm half a person. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was the first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. Now you're apologizing. I know you really didn't mean it. It's like this is like the moment where like the game is trying to like go back into its regular path. It's just like, oh, we're fine. Please, Jason, love us. Please, love us. If I look up DDLC trap, I'll find the meme. Here, give me just a second. I will indulge. So let's see here. Let's go to a web browser. Let's look DDLC trap. Natsuki is a trap? Maybe. Origin of the meme. Let's see here. Arbitrary hair clip that serves no purpose. Looks like a guy going, yes, I am totally not a girl. I have a hair clip. Unnatural hair color, even for anime standards. A wide face. Strong jawline. Only character without exaggerated breast shading. Shoulders much wider than hips. Straight waist, as opposed to a curved, more easily noticeable in the casual outfit. Awkward hand-arm posture indicates a depiction or desperation to fit certain aesthetic, i.e., the lady doth protest too much when she's called cute. Interesting. There's another one, it's like, Natsuki's not a trap, and I can prove it mathematically. One of the biggest biological differences between human and males and females in terms of body shape is the biachromial height to width ratio. For women, the average ratio is... Here, I want to see what this is. Looks like somebody went into like a lot of detail. Oh god, I can't find the actual source. Like apparently there's something that says like the ratio actually comes up like it's correct, and then someone says like give this nerd a trophy, and it doesn't account for the one very easy to overlook yet crucial piece of evidence: her penis. Anyway, moving on with my life. Anyway. Oh, sorry. Because I had the window open, I couldn't see what you said. I've already closed out of that. Now that you're apologizing, I know that you really didn't mean it.
Jason, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club too.
Oh god, there's another file in here that I didn't see. I like this one. I need a new window. A whole bunch of eyes. So let's go with that. Did it find it? No. Why you gotta be so difficult? Okay, crap, I gotta, like, copy the name so that it... so I can do this properly. Come on, just show me what I want to see. But the window is open! Now I'm gonna open it like twice. Come on, please, let me show this. Not being very nice. God. Oh, there we go. Much better. Okay. It says, I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would really, it'd be really easy to kill myself right now. But that would mean that I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? So basically she's saying that it's always going to end the same. And that she could just kill herself. But then she wouldn't be able to talk to me. She just wants me to hate them. Oh god, yes. Okay, I need to be more observant of this stuff. Okay. And I'm really glad that you've joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... Ah. Sorry. What am I saying right now? I just... Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was and why I was talking in Yuri's voice. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. I swear. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? She did forget. She doesn't remember. Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Ha! No, not at all. I don't hate you. Wait, you know what was weird? I was watching a person on the Discord, the name was called Doki, and they were playing this game, but it was not the game, it was a face that was smiling and the background was red and it was glitching. That's really kind of weird. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though? Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. I left you alone for too long. You're gaining free will. You're doing the things that the game is supposed to be doing. I can't control you when I'm not in the room. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. It might have been, yeah. Because there is definitely, like, some images on here. Like, heck. Where is it? Yeah, this one. This image right here that I have for, like, the title card, I saw that by happenstance. Like, basically, I was doing a run, and when I went to go load a previous save file, this image showed up on the screen for like a split second, and I noticed it. And so when I went back to like actually edit the episode, I browsed through the file and found it and took a screenshot of it. It's like, that's the only reason why I know that that's there. But at some point in time, you can go to like the history or the settings or whatever, and that'll show up. And I'm just like, Jesus, that's kind of creepy. And then there's like the jump scare face. Anyway. Nah, that makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monika.
Ah, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed.
Ah, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monika was just getting rid of Sayori for good, burying that file deep. Monika looks at me? Why is she looking at me so much? Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? I'm excited. In that case, I stare harder. I won't let you down, Jason. Monika smiles sweetly. So sweet. I feel like I'm getting cavities in my brain from that stare. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Please don't take what I said the wrong way. I'm not interested in you. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you. Anyway, only you. Just you. Just Jason. And I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me.
It was just me.
In that case, best of luck? Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet.
Jason, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book. Well, I guess I need to make sure that Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished yesterday... Oh, that's right. I won't be able to spend time with Natsuki, will I? I bet you the song will go something like this every day, bro. That the Disney Channel... Oh, God, no. Oh, God. That's such a terrible song. I hate the fact that I even know what you're talking about, but I'm glad that it took me about 5 seconds to actually come up with that in my mind, that link it. But yeah, no. No. Thank God it isn't that. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine.
She's reading over there, see?
Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Aw, Natsuki! Oh well, I'll go with Yuri.
Take me by the hand. Show me the way.
What's the story about anyway?
Well,
And look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp
that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not slicing people together and doing all that sort of stuff. That'd be weird. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark term came from nowhere.
Welcome to my world. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jason?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forget that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but on the inside, she's tearing people apart limb from limb in her basement. But her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story...
Oh, he had to say his name.
It's the kind that challenges you to look at it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil,
But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly...
Now I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I'm a little bit scared. Because you're talking in a different voice every now and then.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. I let things like books and writing fill my minds.
My whole body gets incredibly hot.
I kind of forget that people... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
Oh, the main character's not a fan because of the hanging man. Oh, God. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just trying to get something together real quick. Ah, that's where it is. Okay. I don't need to worry so much. I don't need to worry, because it's right here. It was here the entire time. Lest we forget. I'll just make it a poster on their wall. It'll be there forever. Okay.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange.
Actually, no, let's put that... Yeah, right there on the blackboard. Okay.
And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, Yuri. Red's a good color of you.
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? On your lap? I slip in the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. I'm pretty sure I'm already distracting you, Yuri.
All right.
I'll open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. I should honestly be saying that about Monika just probably sitting at her desk, like, staring at me right now. with those eyes. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not acting, like actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was
Just bathing in the feeling of your body heat.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right?
Yeah, she's ready to go.
I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. I put my left arm around her to hold her close. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after flips to her side. And holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yes. Very. To turn the page. Sorry. I thought something different. I think I got distracted a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Too bad I didn't get a book with pictures in it. Oh crap, I just realized. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri's no longer asks me if I am ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page before me, so I turned it of my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page like this feels almost like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it underneath her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a little bit silly, but do you know how to make the thumbs kiss? The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Yeah? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way that she second guesses things she says and all that. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant knives. Yeah, 18 plus would be called Doki Doki Sex Club. It all started with a book. It was only a book. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. Oh, she's just like, oh, hey, Yuri. Aw. I'd help her out. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Jason, did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri is acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry. I guess I can't say that I do. Are you worried about her? No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a little while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. I'm gonna show it to Natsuki, because I wrote it just for her. Huh. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Okay, yeah. There's no fixing the situation. Like, there's different ways that Natsuki can end, but yeah. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. It's because I put one Yuri word in there. Fucking hell. Oh, oops, I forgot. There we go. All better. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending a lot of time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You might probably be able to learn something from it. Code! I know that this is actually like some sort of code that you can decipher, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Well, actually, 1 second. 1 second. Holy crap, is that all her poem? Wait, no. No, I can't be sure if that's exactly what it is, so... I just want to know the poem. All I want, the poem. I don't know, this is so annoying sometimes, because, like, all I want to do is find the thing. Oh, wait, no, I think I found it. Okay, I found it. Got it. Got it good. Okay. So, Natsuki gives you the poem after, pretty time, it's called Open Your Third Eye. I could feel the tenderness of her skin through the knife. It's as if it were an extension of my own sense of my sense of touch. My body nearly convulses. There's something incredibly faint deep down that screams to resist this uncontrollable pleasure. But I can already tell that I am being pushed over the edge. But I can't. I can't stop myself. But yeah, so it's called Base 64. Anyway, moving on. A speed run, it's just basically clicking skip. I don't really... This is going to be like my last playthrough for like quite a while.
Jason. Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Jason, do you?
Oh, her eyes. Her eyes and mouth are back.
Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have.
Does the history say the same thing? Yeah, it does.
Play with me. Play with me!
And I'm sorry, Natsuki. Monika! Hi again, Jason. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share your what you wrote for today? Yeah, it is kind of like... Why is that what happens to Natsuki? Like, seriously. That kind of sucks. Like, I wish that there was something else. Because, like, Sayori's is quite... It's quite different. And then, like, Yuri is so freaking violent. But then, like, obviously, Natsuki is lonely. And she just wants to spend time with somebody. Because she's just having a hard time. Because, like, there's one of the secret poems. It's called Papa, I think. Yeah. And it tells a lot of things about Natsuki's personal life that yeah, it's scary. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. All right. Great job, Jason. I was going, ooh, inside my head while reading it. It was really metaphorical. I said one word that Yuri likes. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Nah, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Natsuki just snapped her neck and ran away. Mumbling garbage. Now we're just showing poems. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Slash help me, Yuri has a gun to my level 65 character. You mean Monica? Okay.
All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
But anyway, forget about that girl. You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless poem of meaninglessness. Meaningless noise. Delete her. I like this because in my mind I see it as like she's having such a hard time comprehending, like viewing the world through the computer screen. It's just like it must be noisy inside her world or something. Like there's lots of just like computer stuff going on that's like causing interference, making her go crazy. She went crazy though. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. Okay, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Eerie. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
He smiles and takes a deep breath. It'd be funny if Monica flies. If Monica's files move to an FPS game, so that in that game all the enemies are just Monica. I'm sure that there's some sort of Steam mod out there that'll have exactly that for some sort of like Half-Life 2 Gary's mod, or I don't know, something like that.
I just like holding it. I take a step back. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things you could work on, like putting your smell on it, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Well, let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Just read it. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogged wheels. Existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human being eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks a second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It's so good. It doesn't really matter what it's about. You don't say. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. Why did Monika make Yuri horny if she wants her to hate us? And why make her horny? It's not that she made her horny, she made her obsessive. Like, she obsesses over the player character. Like, stalker stuff. Like, if there was a point in time where I actually went home, you could imagine that Yuri would be standing outside my window watching me, sort of stalking level. That kind of obsessed. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
Oh god, I've unlocked a special poem. Would I like to read it?
Oh.
Same thing. Okay, no. Can you hear me? Oh god, I heard you. I actually... Okay. One second. Seeing as it is on my mind, I want to actually go back real quick. I want to... Tsuki... Papa... Secret poem. Okay, I think I found it. Image. Oh, that thing is tiny. I need it bigger. Why is it so hard to find this one freaking poem? I swear to God. Okay, view the image. I promise I'm not a robot. I'm gonna put this on screen. Give me just a second. Oh, 404, file not found. Great. God, all I can find is like tiny little things. Okay, let's try a different way. I'll see secret poems. Okay, here we go. I think I found a better one. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's good. That's the one. Yeah, you like how Happy Thoughts is still there? Well, okay, so here's another one. Image, poem, and then we're gonna find, it should be pretty easy, here it is. Okay. So here's the special poem that I was talking about. It's one of the secret poems, and there's like 11 of them, I think, and they randomly generate every time that you play the game. But this is one that, this is not a Natsuki poem. So it says, things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Yeah. Yeah. To me, it's like legit. Like, it's a crazy poem. Makes me feel really bad for Natsuki. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. I get stabby.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Jason joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance of finding more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? Yeah, it's as if nothing happened. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know it said inspire, I just couldn't read it right. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Jason? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Jason to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? You already never even talked until Jason joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Jason isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are just fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Jason want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, I can. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Jason, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. Much better to say that I didn't have a choice to not join rather than me tell them that all I wanted to do was find some girls. Oh crap, the picture's over top of Natsuki. There we go. That's better. That's not true at all. What's the point? What is the point of this? What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. I've been saying I want to get laid. Yep. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away. She's not taking anything away. I won't let her. No, Jason. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Who cares about that obnoxious brat?
Yeah, I mean,
I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
stab myself in the eye. Cut my knife into pieces.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Jason? What do you want to get out of this club?
He repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else, like women. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member, and how not crazy they might be, and not scary, and want to stab me. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place if we're all still alive.
I see. I really agree with you. Oh, her eye's bleeding. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Yeah, let's just be honest. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend.
Monika.
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
Me too.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Jason?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Jason before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow! Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Yeah.
Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Jason, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. Oh no, the world is going slightly staticky. And really, I do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time that you've been here, we've hardly got to spend any time together. Pass. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No. Please, stop. She reminds me of, like, all those girls at high school that were, like, way overachievers. Like, her only goal is to be good at, like, everything. And she'll, like, crush all of the other people in her way if she has to. I don't know. I mean, this... Like, she seems nice, but... Like, she's that catty type of girl that'll totally rip you a new one behind your back. The only thing that I will say is that the ending makes me feel bad for her. And I think that's because I genuinely do feel bad for those girls because they get lost in some sort of war with the world and all the people around them that they feel that they have to try and stand out, when in reality they just have to be themselves. But it kind of sucks for them. Oh, smash for sure. that's a smash. Yeah, I like how it's the 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1. You know, the thing that I've noticed is because, dude, she's like, it's because she is an introvert, and that's definitely a lot like me. And oh, there's Monika popping in to say hi. I don't know, like, I feel a lot of the things that Yuri feels. I don't cut myself, but like, it's easy to get lost in different worlds rather than spend time trying to make friends with real people, because real people hurt. And I don't know. Oh, there goes freaking Monika again. Like, I've only ever seen her pop up once. That's twice. Oh, there's 3 times. Smash her past the trap. I'd still smash. Because she's cute in her own way. I think that she's a she. God damn it.
Hi, Jason. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monika? I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. I don't know, smash too, because she's like nice and happy. I don't know, it's not about the smash. like seriously, the three main girls that, if this was like actually like a dating sim, they're all very likable in their own way. Monika shows herself as a girl that isn't likable whatsoever. Like, in like my high school thoughts bring me back to, she's not the kind of girl that I would ever want to be with. And she's still not the kind of girl that I would ever want to be. Yeah, I'll smash paper. Smash that paper. Here, I got paper in my hand. Ready for some ASMR? Right now I am smashing paper. Anyway. Here, I could probably do that one a little bit better. Do I have better paper? No, I don't have better paper handy. Oh wait, no, I do. Here. Here, let's... Oh, damn. Never mind. But yeah. Paper Crinkling, the Let's Play. Get rid of it. He smashed it. You're talking about Happy Thoughts? Oh, crap, I need to move Happy Thoughts. Let's put it right there for right now. What's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. You're fine. Nothing bad is happening. Hey, I'm having fun. That's all that really matters. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki.
Nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something?
Ah! Aw, man. I'm the last one here again.
Were you practicing piano again?
Well, there's this one paper that I wrote for my my business management class that I totally smashed.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for the piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Jason, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could.
We already have plans.
Ah, is that so, Yuri?
That's correct. Jason is already engaged in a novel that we are reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten him into literature, Monika?
I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It doesn't matter. Oh no, it really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want.
Yes!
Yes! Queen Slay!
Thank you for understanding, Monika. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. It's really intoxicating watching her move.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Can I hold anything else? Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk. Then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you. I don't want to leave you alone right now.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. She's trying to swoop in. She's trying to slide into my DMs. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. I like how the music actually gets muffled. That's nice. It's a good touch.
Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah! Oh, damn, girl. You got some mess on your arm there?
I think Yuri thinks that cutting yourself is like having sex. I imagine that some people do get like a form of pleasure from that, for sure. And then we rewind. Give me more knife, I want more. Go deeper. Faster, faster.
I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Jason, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You sure do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. I want so very badly to impress you.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
Oh, in that case, you'll be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself.
Put the knife in here, put the knife in there, take the knife out, put it back in, stab, 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 stab.
You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. You noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more.
Yeah, the cut marks aren't very good. There's a whole bunch of like red lines on her arm. Makes her arm look like a cut hot dog.
It turns out that it's not very hard for me to do. But it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Jason. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Jason, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Maybe you should get a better bra, Yuri. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. That's a bag of small chocolate candies.
Comes freshly stabbed.
I take it, since it'll go well with tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, I don't know how it's possible, our bodies are even closer to each other, still without touching. Like, see, they keep on saying, like, it's closer and closer and closer, but why can't they just say her shoulder is, like, literally laying on my shoulder?
I can't see too well. My boobs are too big.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? She smells great. She's using like this new shampoo or something like that. Oh my god, it smells of like berries. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest.
Meanwhile, Yuri has noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? I wanted to feed you. Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Body film. No, they're kind of weird. Gross. Of course. Oh, that image. There's Yuri just... see Yuri just hanging out there. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. That's near my groin, which is where my penis lives. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then, I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation is completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I put my finger inside her mouth. I poke it. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what happened. Jason. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Jason. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Monika stares. Jason. Oh gosh, Yuri. Okay. But Sayori's watching. Just turn your back a little bit. My heart won't stop pounding, Jason. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Jason? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. First base. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Her eyes went real. That's right. Her eyes do go like to real eyes, don't they? It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, yep. There's the real eyes. Is this better than cutting Yuri? It's time to share poems. Oh gosh. Natsugi. More creeper here because it's dark. This one's alright. Alright. It has all of the Natsuki words in it. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything. That doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She always has She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. Truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try to be better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know that I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading.
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Jason? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are just too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika.
Just Monika. Okay. I like how I just went to just Monika. Monika! Jason, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I don't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that probably would be the best thing for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Do you now?
Stop staring at me then.
Anyway, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's, effective. Here goes. Oh, it's great. It's fantastic. I love that one. It's so colorful. Geez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to rewrite the code in the game. Never mind. Let's just move on. Yuri! Hi there, pretty lady.
Finally.
Yeah. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath.
I love it. It smells so good. I love everything about it. Jason, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please. I don't even care if it's written well, or written at all. Just that you've touched it.
Sure, I don't care.
Ah, you're too nice to me, Jason. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right?
Yuri holds my poem to her chest.
I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it.
I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over.
Nice. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Not so nice. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Okay. There's something in this poem. Wait. I think I found that when I was searching earlier. Okay, come on. Okay, yeah, I found it. Okay, that's not what I meant to see. Come on, just take me to the thing, please. Okay, so it's just taking me to images of that thing. So I can't put it on the screen, but I'm just gonna read it. So let's go with that. So here we go. The poem says, Ed, Zinger Suavante, tells Handnit's finish, Cageful's baseline bag. Octopodon, embossing, Veprettos, Rorid, easygoingnesses, Nellerfines, Benzol, Respond, Washerwomen, Bristlecone, Parajournalism, Herringbone, God, it's so much a mess. Far-neckled, episodically cooties, initializers, bimetallic, least hinters, confidence teetotaler, computer phobes, pinnacle, exotically overshades prothalia, posterior gimmickry, brassages, bediapers, counter trades, Haslet, skiings, sandglasses, cannoli, carven, nis, egomaniacal, barmines, gallivanted, southeastward, Uferon crumped, tops nakula, yeah, it's a whole bunch of words like that. And then at the very end of it, it says, fresh blood seeps through the line parting her skin, and slowly colors her breast red. I begin to hyperventilate as my compulsion grows. The images won't go away. Images of me driving the knife into her flesh continuously, fucking her body with the blade, making a mess of her. My head starts going crazy as my thoughts start to return. Shooting pain assaults my mind along with my thoughts. This is disgusting, absolutely disgusting. How could I ever let myself think these things? But it's unmistakable. The lust continues to linger through my veins. An ache in my muscles stems from the unreleased tension experienced by my entire body. Her third eye is drawing me closer. Yeah, there you go. I'm not looking for hentai. Don't be stupid. There's enough of that here. But yeah, there we go. The poem. That's what she wrote. The one that she imbued with her scent. Oh, and she's looking at me with the real eyes again.
Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, this poem is about blah, 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 blah. More importantly, I have endowed it with my scent.
Okay, does it say? No. It just says the same thing. Okay.
See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club?
Oh! Yes. Oh, here's another one. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceilings and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall. Anything. Suddenly the ground was longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of intermediate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal of the wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Who is this? Like, who wrote this? Oh, this is Monika. Like, this is her searching, like when the game is turned off, it's like her searching for, like, a way out. But she can't see anything because the game is turned off. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Monika. Okay, everyone. I'd actually never seen that poem before, so I was trying to, like, decipher it in my head as I was reading it. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can even make cupcakes. I know that you're good at least good at that.
Don't have to be so bitchy about it, Monika.
Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help.
Monika, I'm not useless, you know.
I know that.
I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting.
There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do.
What about Jason?
Jason is going to be helping me.
Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika.
Yeah. Sorry, but that's just how it is.
Like hell it is. Why are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What, your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Jason around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika.
Hey, I didn't even do anything.
Okay, then why not let Jason decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power.
Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Jason make the choice, okay?
Okay, fine. Fine.
Jason, I know how fed you are up with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth.
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
You shut your mouth.
Jesus... Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay?
And then this is where I can't do anything.
Wait, can you slow down a little more? I want to listen to it again. Wait, what? I want to click Natsuki. Nope. You still get the same thing. You get Yuri's crazy eyes. Blah, 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 blah. Which Monika shall I pick? I like this one, up here. Yay! You picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise, it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Sure. I will slow down a little bit. This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose.
No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Jason for yourself. What a shameful thing to do.
Yuri, I didn't even give you any I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here.
I'm being unreasonable? Yeah. Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Jason away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health.
Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now.
See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask?
Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Jason. Yuri really is something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door.
Finally.
Oh god, here's a thing. It's a file that just says, have a nice weekend. Like, there's no way to actually open it. Nope, not that one. Yeah, so here. It's this one right here. Why am I doing that? Let's just do this. But yeah, it's right here. It says, have a nice weekend. The Happy Thoughts image in this file is gone. And the picture that says, like, I hate this, and then, like, the other file is gone too. Sorry, I'm like sort of looking through this to see if I can find something. Blam, 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 blam. Yeah, because, like, I remember that the Rempe thing shows up a lot when she's doing some sort of manipulation. Yeah, I was trying to find, like, the file that might have, like, the freaking, like, pictures in it or whatever. Anyway, let's get rid of that for right now. Well, the Happy Thoughts picture is there because I actually copied it to a different file folder, and it's showing from a different spot, basically. But this song is nice, actually. I like this one. It's weird, but it's good.
Finally. This is really all I wanted. Jason, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us, and my knives. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Jason. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. Feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Jason.
it sits like I have a cat, and it sits on this little shelf next to me while I'm doing my streaming and everything like that. And she decided to like try to stretch and nearly fell off, and I had to catch her.
Why you do that? Huh? You okay?
Okay.
Please, Jason, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Jason. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession?
So truth be told, when I first played through this, I said yes. And I know what happens. And I'm going to select no, because I know what's going to happen. Basically the same thing. But anyway, let's just say nope. Because I didn't pick you. That's a question that we best not ask. Bye, Yuri. Well, she looks like she's having a peaceful time. Good on her. Anyway. There's some time to this. Alright, so I actually found this out just recently. But if you go to history and you go to this, you can actually, it actually shows you this. So it's basically like the text box that appears on the what is it, the Steam page. Basically says, "Welcome to Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monika, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to come make friends with everyone in the club and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me?" And it just like repeats that over and over again until the very end, where it says, "Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time with me?" And that's basically all it says. Also, can I just say that the interesting thing about this is that time is, like, I didn't realize it at first, but then I realized that time was actually passing. Like, it's going from, like, daytime to dusk to nighttime to the next day, and, like, the color of the blood changes, like, it starts to congeal, her eyes start fading, losing the color, even her smile, it starts to fade, and, like, it becomes, like, just like a mouth just sort of hanging slightly open. I just thought it was cool. Again, I'm explaining. I just thought it was neat. It's a good touch. Anyway, let's get through this. We've got a little bit of time. Time passes. Poor Yuri. She didn't deserve that. I do actually really like Yuri. I think Yuri's like one of my favorites. Or is my favorite. She's so pretty. And she's so shy. Like me. I don't know. It was definitely interesting. I don't know. And I think It's not just because, like, she's the smartest character, but she always had, like, interesting things to say, which is nice. I'm so sorry for your loss. She didn't get... Nah, it's not about that. It's not about that. She was just a nice girl. She's good.
Oh, reach. Yep. Oh.
Alright, so basically we're just spending the weekend with Yuri. Sadly, we had to spend it at school. Even her cheeks are slightly more sunken in. It isn't that, though. Oh my god. Alright, so it's Sunday night. Sunday night with Yuri. What a smash. She's so fun at sleepovers. She has all these activities planned. Oh, and now it's Monday morning. Does history still say the same thing? Oh, I stopped at like 2 lines before. All right. Blah, 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 blah. All right, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty... Natsuki runs away, vomiting for some reason the entire way. I couldn't say why. Did I smell that bad from not showering for the last couple days? I'm here. Jason, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Nah. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Jason? Oh god, the Have a Nice Weekend file disappeared too. Oh geez. I didn't realize the script was that badly broken. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Yuri character deleted. Natsuki character deleted. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts foil from blah, 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 tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Monika character deleted. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay! There you are. Hi again, Jason. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Jason. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Played Nightcore. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right in the game's download page, didn't I? Man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry. You had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it?
Oh, that's right. I nearly forgot.
It's like nearly perfect. There we go. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. Yeah, no, I know. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Jason? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Jason. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Jason, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me, forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even that most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Jason. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Jason, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Jason, will you go out with me? Where's the no option? Anyway, we're only going to go through this just a little bit further, and then I'll take it to the next step. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Jason. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Nah, there is nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Jason. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. That's right. It's right here. I'm just gonna leave that right here. Characters. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could just delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out. Alright, I guess you can write a poem now. Let's just hide that. Oh look, only Monika. Oh, an actual Monika. Oh, this one has an upside down question mark in it. Monik! On a Mons! Monk. I do like a little chibi figure. Those ones are always cool. I'm sad that I never got to see like the weird puzzle form when you like wrote a poem for like Yuri or something like that. I think is how it happened. Hi again, Jason. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Jason, did you write this poem for me? No, I couldn't have. That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all of the poems that I've written have been about my realization, or about you. And that's why I've never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game, I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game, like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Jason? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I even start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here, but do you mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? Hi, Monika! And there we go. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some time... Blah! Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Jason. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Anyway. I never asked you to DM me. You never do. I asked you to DM me. You never do. Okay. So, basically, she's going to keep talking. And this is the only thing that the game is now. Forever. I was curious about basically just like leaving this as a stream for like hours. Just letting Monika chat with people. I'm sure somebody's already done that. Anyway. Do I believe in God? I was never too sure myself. Well, I'm sure I never really questioned it as a kid. But as I grew up, the more I learned about the world, the more I would question it. I started to wonder why God was helping people pass exams or get over a cold when there are children who live their lives being sold as sex slaves, or the 800 million people who are too poor to even eat. I wonder how many of those people pray to God every day until they starve and die. Or how many millions of families pray for a loved one to recover from an incurable disease. But the punchline is this: if just one person beats the odds and survives among the thousands of others who die, then it's suddenly a miracle from God. I'd really love to meet this God who seemingly laughs at the misery of everyone not eligible for his miracles. But the irony is that I do have a creator, apparently. And you know what? I bet he's still laughing at the miserable fates of Sayori and Yuri even as we speak. What are we to him but props in a scripted play? So from that perspective, I don't think it's too far-fetched for there to be a God if Earth was nothing but his playset. Wow, that was incredibly deep. I've never seen that one. But anyway, here we have the characters file. And here's Monika. Here's Monika. Let's right-click and then hit delete. Are you sure you want to move this file to the recycle bin? Yes. Monika's gone. Alright, well, let's get rid of this for right now. Blah, 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 blah. What's happening? Jason, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Jason. Please hurry and help me. Rempe file characters Monika. Monika characters not exist. Help me! Rempe file characters Monika. Monika characters not exist. Rempe file characters Monika. Monika characters not exist. Did you do this to me, Jason? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Jason. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind, just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. This is for stealing Yuri and Sayori and Natsuki away from me. I love them so much. And then I realized that Sayori is still watching. Jason, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Alright, let's put the happy thoughts away. Let's just focus on this for right now. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Jason, I know that I said I deleted everyone else. Well, actually... Let me see something real quick. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. But that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... then... Blah, 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 blah. And hey! Look!
They're back.
Oh, look. The girls are back, but no Monika. She's dead. New game! Oh god, we're so close. I so totally hope that I did this right. It's an ordinary day, school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that.
Hey, Jason.
Well, there is already this one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we picked up that habit once again.
Jason, are you proud of me?
For what?
You know, for waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it.
Even we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori.
Haha.
We cross the street together, make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Jason, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not really... I started to say what I always do. That I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me that Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
You meanie.
Be patient, you'll find out soon enough, Sayori. God. You're back alive and you're already pestering me. I used to ask myself why I let a girl get... why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is an ordinary day as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs. As a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Ah! Jason, what are you doing here?
Well, I glance around the room.
Huh?
So you're the girl, Jason. So you're the girl, Jason, that Sayori's always been talking about.
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Jason. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. I need to be so formal. He's gotta think we're all really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Matsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I came to smash. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Jason, don't tell me.
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way. No way.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! There's girls around me. Girls I might want to smash. Please, Sayori, don't make this weird for me. Well, if Sayori is that happy, I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We're here to celebrate.
What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to...
Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
Sorry.
Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about make some tea as well?
4? Jeez, there's 4 of us, remember? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts a foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. 5.
So cute.
Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one and then I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Icing is sweet and full of blood. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. So as Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Yeah, I guess. Are you trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
That's not...
Insulted Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Jason, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have any good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Again, it makes that weird noise. My favorites are usually novels
that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I've also learned how to speak from one voice to another in the middle of a sentence. The level of creativity, of craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story is, in such a foreign world, is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know,
I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? And I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri?
Yeah?
Well, about, you know, the first thing he said? Manga?
That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Jason wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could always also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. We can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Jason?
Maybe.
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President.
Ah,
Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri,
I have to read manga?
Chase, you're the one who suggested that we just diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful. I didn't realize.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks of herself.
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No, I've realized my error. So, if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind?
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too.
this is so cute. You guys should date. Totally. It's okay.
It's okay, girls can be dates too.
Yeah.
Sayori, shut up! They're trying. God, let them do it on their own. I'll show you some neat manga there too, okay?
Yes, I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Jason.
You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori.
Oh, Jason. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Oh, shut up. You're really sticking to that one, aren't you? Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Jason, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew that you were going to.
Oh. So you're switching from Natsuki to Sayori now.
There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with us all. You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through our hard times. You helped us all get along with each other.
Oh, this is it.
Did you get it, Jason? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you?
Yes, this is different. Nice.
You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about the literature club would go that far. But all along, that's all I ever wanted. For everyone to be happy and to care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know. After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. We've already reached the end of the game, so this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna miss you, Jason. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you.
Aw. Oh, that's so sweet. It's like, I don't want that to go away. Like that. That's so sweet. I did it. I made everybody happy. I helped them through their difficult times.
and made them happy. And the game knows. They know. I did it. I actually did it.
We'll always be here for you. We all love you.
Aww.
Can you hear me?
You like this song more?
Hi, it's
Hi.
me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and
Uh-huh.
stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all.
Oh, you're
But
fine.
I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it.
Okay.
So yeah.
This is actually a really cute song. This is where I feel bad for Monica.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
I don't know. The lyrics to this song, they're actually they're a little sad.
Everybody a fun assignment to do today.
Will you let me keep the pictures?
When you're here,
Oh, she does.
everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
I get to keep everything.
When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words?
Oh, this makes me so
Words
happy.
says it all. And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
You can have it all, Monica. Just not the way that you were doing it.
Oh, Yuri.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
I do like how each of the
Is it thought
the girls have like a really
that
cute
it's
picture for them.
if I set you
And Sayori's are probably like the cutest.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear
Thanks,
the sound
Monica.
of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you,
Oh, she still does remove everything.
I'll leave you be.
That last line, "I'll leave you be," it just sad. It strikes my heart. Oh, jeez. To the special player who achieved this special ending. For years, I have been enamored by the ability of visual novels and games in general to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds, some challenge your mind in brand new ways, some make you feel like a hero or a friend. Even when life is hard on you, some games are just plain fun. That's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been ones that challenge the status quo. Even if not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bounds of interactive media. I extend my true gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Dan Salvato. Ah, that's extremely nice. Error. Script is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. Anyway, I guess that's it. The end. Anyway, I'm glad that I took the time to do that. That was a lot of fun. I realize now that it's incredibly quiet. I'll have to fix that in post. I think if I start up the game, it's just going to go straight back to the note, isn't it? But anyway, that's going to be basically it. I have really enjoyed this game. I really liked getting to the special ending, and I hope that I can find more games like this. But yeah. Wow. Okay. It's late. I'll be back sometime soon with something new. Especially seeing as YouTube has basically made it so that I can't make money from it anymore. At least not until I hit like freaking 1,000 subscribers, which I'm kind of far away from. So probably see me a lot more on Twitch. I'll probably be back tomorrow with something else too. But yeah, bye for now. And thanks for watching. Seriously, it's been a lot of fun. Bye for now.